TA anymore as well.
The better of the brothers, Limp. Limp versus Jesse. We didn't even. I mean, we didn't even mention
into each other, so it kind of doesn't matter. Right?
I know, but it's still brother versus brother. It's not the only brother matchup that we have in the scene as well. It's fun to talk about. For people that don't know, Jesse and Limp.
And even getting into like the later stages of the game, it was your last pick Mars that Wyvern can fly out of and set up and protect people who are inside of it, or you can just get the setup for your team. There's just a lot of benefits, and I feel like this Wyvern was picked early, and I feel like High Coast picked things into it that were just made it better.
Blast going off. Hanskin will be your first blood. It's Era who picks it up.
In war, a fool's first lesson is his last.
Done. Themselves picked up, and Era now having an urn too early on.
Play, and I kind of feel like it's got to be a little bit of draft. I think this Monkey King versus Ember Spirit lane was a brilliant choice by Alliance.
Yeah, and maybe Jibe should have just backed away and just done a little bit more stacks. I see he has 2 prepared, but maybe he should have just gone for full maximizing first rather than just sticking up there. It didn't seem to help too much anyway versus S4. Mid, Limp.
Getting some nice side blades in. Supreme is going to be forced back by the burn. Hanskin braving the tower in order to get this kill. And ultimately, they do kill Supreme before he can get the last hit on Hanskin. So going for it. Yules first. Looks like Hanskin's going to die to Supreme as the 2 supports rotate into mid lane. They probably know the SF is clearing stacks right now, which is why they kind of make an aggressive move here. They're going to try and see if they can go for the boundary route here. They're going to scare back Limp, roll in. Do manage to get a kick on to him, push him back into Supreme here. Now he's looking to pick up the bounty route, but he gets cold embraced. FNG may die for that little play. FNG, the last shot comes in, but Limp is able to get off his ultimate with Requiem and Wukong's out. They TP away, and FNG didn't actually die. So nobody really dies from that whole entire rotation. Now Chance is going to come in with a haste rune and arena and runs. I haven't seen one of those plays before. Hanskin, big old whiff there on the hook shot, looking to get himself out of that sticky situation. He goes down. Era doesn't have a roll up, so it looks like he's going to be dying here to S4. The TA trap slows him down, but just forces out the boundless strike. Now he's going to be embered up. Controlled by the slide, tries to dodge that big hit from the melt strike. Supreme, though, is unable to continue that play thanks to the cold embrace from FNG. It's Winter Wyvern. As you were kind of saying, it's actually turned out to be a pretty good game for a Winter Wyvern. The versatility of his abilities against these heroes.
Yeah, for a first pick Wyvern, right? It just feels like he has actually a really good place in the game versus the TA and versus all this physical damage. High Coast still looking to invade Charlie with the remnants, real safe. Cautelet's back. He's got good refresh of the spells. Got FNG.
Oh, Ancients! Oh no! Ancients are woken up and immediately target FNG. They take the last hit instead of High Coast.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, nice aggressive move. They're actually looking to set up around bottom as High Coast is looking to set up onto Nico Baby there.
Under attack.
Yeah, they smoke down to the bottom lane. They actually do manage to get with their skirts into the Requiem, into the Wukong's command. My goodness. They made sure that Supreme did die there, but High Coast has some heroes that are sneaking in from the side here, so even if they lost the TA, there's still a chance they can get a good fight here, but they have to do kind of soon. They're gonna be able to find the clockwork, kill him instantly. The spear goes out, actually hits S4. They didn't expect to find that kill. They lock him inside the arena. He's forced to fight back. He's got the Jingu stacks, trying to keep himself alive off the lifesteal, but no chance in hell. Jesse finishes him off with a God's Rebuke while Limp is forced to TP away to safety. Meanwhile, though, Nico Baby with a big push into mid lane does equalize the map pressure there. Looks like FNG. He tried to stick around, even though he had a TP. I think he was hoping for a sneaky little play, but no chance here.
You can see the very liberal usage of the ultimates from Alliance. How slow-paced the game is, they know they can just throw Gushi into a Wraith.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned they've been slowed down for the last 5 minutes. It feels like, you know, they're right on the cusp of being able to find these big kills, and then, you know, they get something like this. Okay, the Winter Wyvern, not too bad. This might still be okay, but you can see Alliance want to make a full fight of it. They're going to be jumping in. Hanskin goes in, immediately blasted out of his own cogs. Maybe it's for the best, though. As for they need to boost him down now fast. It does manage to do so before the Wukongs does too much damage. Air's going to roll in, tries to go for Limp. Limp with the DD, though, just hits him down, puts him at his place. It's going to be a 1-for-2 trade-off there with High Coast walking away the better of the arrangement, though. Still not the dominant team fight they're searching for, Fog.
crucial time around here. Supreme still a bit shy of his BKB, so maybe a little hesitant to want to join. They always have the Coddle though, so he can go finish it up elsewhere and then come in. It's actually Alliance forcing the issue of that Roche because of that BKB.
I did not think that Alliance would be the ones to like make the somewhat risky maneuver here. I thought like passive play was the a no-brainer for me, but Alliance.
Forcing the head.
Yeah, they certainly are. High Coast may not be ready for it, especially with the hook shot coming in. The Requiem. Oh no, he had a moment, but he couldn't get away in time. The fear catches him before he could jump away. Now Era is very likely to die here. The Essence Ring won't save him as S4 jumps to the other side of things, and Lin for the rest of his BKB and the help of Nico Baby. They're gonna look to finish up this Roshan, claim the Aegis before High Coast has a chance to do anything.
Oh, that is disastrous. The TA draft does not get the Roche set up at all. They can't even take the fight because the way it starts, Charlie has to be more.
Coordination not on point. Double smokes for this play, but maybe double the smokes, double the kills.
Maybe. Wraith getting quite far away from his team at the moment. They're getting a good wrap around, and to see the couriers also flying in, so they know exactly where they're going to be.
Follow that courier, boys.
Where is he? Oh, it's Hanskin. Get him.
Okay, there's the clockwork. They don't want to initiate on him. They really want to kill this catch up. Maybe the SF. They actually do jump the clockwork with the TA. The back line, they do manage to kill FNG. He goes down. S4 trapped inside the arena. They're going to play around that, but Lint does manage to get his Yule's combo onto Arrow, who's most certainly dead unless Essence Ring. No, the last hit comes in. The BKB from Chessie fighting through. Hanskin is going to go down. The BKBs, though, trapped inside these cogs. Mars managed to blink away. Supreme fighting through this, but remember, he doesn't have that Aegis. He is so squishy right now. He needs to be able to stay away from Limp. Look at him. They don't have detection. They're throwing down races. Finally, they drop the sentry and they see him. They finally managed to kill the TA. It's up to the Ember Spears to lay out this damage now. But Nico, baby, he's about to lose his first life, but it's the SF who's going to go down first. FNG gets rolled over by Zive. Let's see if we can catch these two cores on their second life. Limp, he doesn't have a BKB, so he's pretty easily controlled up. He does do a good job of bringing down Mars for the end of it. Charlie, ooh, last bit of mana there with the sleight of fist to make sure Nico Baby didn't hit him with the stun. They are desperate to slow this man down, catch him. Don't let his blink dagger come up. They managed to get the vessel, but he blinked into the trees.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He's good.
Oh, Radiant's off too. Wow.
Time in trees, you're just wasting away. You're not actually getting a whole lot of farm. But S4, he's been spending like half the game just chilling out, watching people, waiting for his opportunity to strike.
And he's still very farmed, honestly. Like, he's not of course, the same as the Mars because he has been playing on the trees a lot, but he's been a distraction. He's been the one that they've actually focused a lot of the attention on too, because he's just in the midst of it. The Wukong is always a problem. Find
Era's dead. Zibe, maybe the same thing here. Glimmer Cave trying to get away. The dust is going to slow him down, though. Double raises, spelled in doom for him. Chessie doesn't get off his BKB in time. He gets hit by the stun. Lip is going to go for the Requiem, but at the same time, the curse came out on the TA. That's going to be a lot of abilities wasted. Supreme, he wastes no time to try and take advantage of this. They do have the Cold Embrace plus Wukong's command combo that is going to force Supreme away, though. He's not able to take advantage of that. Bit of a misplay, bit of a miscommunication from Alliance.
a little bit of a power for Supreme.
Yeah, if all things like even, if you blow ultimates on both sides, you're probably more willing to take the fight if you're high coast, right?
Yeah, Nico Baby is the one all the way in the front though. This is a top target for them to base onto.
Oh, nice double stun there from Balance Strike. He's gonna try and jump in. They do manage to bring down Charlie. Now they're gonna follow up on Arrow, who tried to roll onto the back line to catch FNG. Instead, he's the one who stumbles into Alliance's trap. 2 down with a 5,000 net worth lead. Alliance they just seem to be countering a lot of high coast moves. They're just reading. They're gonna have to go for a fight here. Every single time Nico Baby's the one to intercept the movement. They're pretty much saying there's just one more nail left to put into that coffin.
Charlie, throw himself in the front again.
He's got to be careful of that. He's got the Lincolns, and they tried the double stun there, but fortunately Charlie was quick enough before the Winter's Curse came out.
They have a great ward deep in the base. S4, he's setting up here.
S4 does manage to get out the Wukong's command to be able to cover as Nico Baby was not trapped at all. Managed to kill Supreme as a result of that. The Winter's Curse goes out last second. FNG was just hoping to survive, but either way, his team has certainly won this engagement. Chesty puts himself in a corner, trying to use his shield as best he can, but ultimately without the TA, Fog, they don't have any damage.
No, they do not. And a beautiful setup from S4. They actually catch Era trying to do some creep catching shenanigans in the back here, and they're going to use buybacks to try to hold the racks. Okay. Looks a pretty hard hold. There's still Aegis, as well as the cheese.
Yeah. He pops the cheese. Just in case, 10 more seconds till his reincarnation is back up. They're going to go for Hanskin here. Hanskin protecting himself with the conch. Nico Baby is ready to go back in. His reincarnation is just about there. Actually, the block's done there as Nico Baby, thanks to S4, gets hit by the Earth Spirit. So Nico Baby just pumps out the damage real quick, takes down Era, brings down Charlie, and now he's looking for the finishing blow on not just Chessie, but High Coast as a whole. He should be able to take 2 lanes of barracks. High Coast can hold out if they want to. There's still that tier 2 at bottom lane. Alliance can't force Megas just yet.
What a way to start that fight. S4 jumping in, puts a ward down in the back lines, and then they just jump on the TA, and the Wukong pretty much does everything with Nico Baby there. Chessie, he jumps in the back lines, but they're like, oh god, wait a minute. Our damage source is already dead. There's nothing they can do as Alliance can finally to close this one out. But they felt like they've taken control of this game as soon as they got that first launch.
Yeah, they may not be able to get Megas. The Ancient is still win condition, and it is going to be an unfortunate. So, game 1, High Coast, they managed to, kind of keep it even, but it did feel inevitable in a way, Fogged, that Alliance, due to draft perhaps, due to a little bit of just reading everything High Coast was doing, they were just getting more and more control as